So, like, gravity kills? I mean, I would do anything for ships, but I won't do that. Oh, we're live. Admiral Tony's log. Stardate 22.01.2202. I think that was too many twos. I have been tasked with hosting an opening communication to share current events with the fleet and other interested parties. This transmission will be multicasting live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch to facilitate this. Tonight, we will be fighting back against Species 8472 and make them run like a bat out of hell from the Undine battle zone. Right now, we're massing a fleet outside of the Dyson Joint Command Spire in Sphere Space Allied Zone number 2 while we hold our summit. Joining me for the mission are my two co-hosts, Vice Admiral Phil and Xbox Fleet Admiral Lance. Communication link established. Hello, and thanks for joining us this week, Captains. Again, I am your host, Tony. And how about you guys? Did you guys have an exciting week?
I just had an exciting intro.
That was fantastic, I have to say.
It's the way that you wrote this, Lance, was just it called for it. It beckoned for the over pronunciation and the pausing and the everything that Captain Kirk has.
That was very good. I appreciated it.
So
it was a good week.
Yeah, good week for you.
Yeah, good week. I got my snowblower back just in time for a big snowstorm, so I can't, at my age, I can't complain about like that. That's the things I get excited about.
It is very fun blowing the snow, although I wouldn't know because I don't have a snowblower, and neither do you, Phil. Correct? Being way down south.
Here in the sunshine state of Florida, it's 45 degrees out, Fahrenheit. So it's a nice night.
Do you have an alligator blower in case too many alligators show up?
we have to man the towers and then watch for them in any small puddles, lakes, rivers, whatever. We have a retention pond behind my house. Thankfully, it doesn't get that deep, but we keep our eye out. That's for sure.
I remember I visited Florida once, and we were traveling down the highways, and every other mile, we swore we saw an alligator on the side of the road, but every single time it turned out just to be a Coke bottle.
Just...
So hello, viewers. How is everybody doing? Let me see. Who do we have in chat tonight? We have Jaquito Seal, Baron Von Zolo, Nuclear Bob, Deputy Way, Philly Dilly, Captain BG 1701, Hyper Hydra, Jason Smith. Hello, sir. Captain Twit9. We have Zippity Doodah, James White Dragon. Wow, we have a lot of people. Thank you so much. And a shout out to Arcane Zippity for subscribing right before the stream started. So I wanted to make sure we got a shout out to them. Yeah, good evening, Rock Bear, Games Pre, Jackarade, Jackardy, Jackardy. This is probably a pirate. Sing along Parakeet. Yes. Good evening. Card. Jack Card.
Nuclear Bob says he's here tonight. Get famous in the
yes.
chat stream. I saw that. We'll make your dreams come true, Nuclear Bob.
Excellent. Oh, I see another Enterprise J flying by. You gotta love those. You gotta love those J's. The big J. It's the best ship in the game. So listen, we got a lot to talk about tonight. They saved all their news for this past week, which is good because we're sort of done with the holidays, getting back to it. So are the devs, and so there's some exciting stuff coming back, some exciting stuff coming out. So Lance, tell us what we have planned for today's briefing.
Well, in just a few short minutes, Starfleet Command is sending us to the Nasorden system to deal with the aftermath of an attack on cooperative ships carried out by the Voth. Your character needs to be level 10 to join, at least. During the summit, we'll discuss the latest Star Trek Online news. We will also share the latest Priority 1 Armada news and highlight some outstanding members within our community. So if you've not made your way over to Sphere Space Allied Zone number 2, come and join us. After the summit, we will warp into the Undine Battle Zone for our weekly away mission to smite Species 8472's incursion into the Dyson Sphere, and most importantly, earn some dilithium. Your character needs to be at least level 50 to join.
Well, we all know you love prizes, so now seems like a good time to get our first drawing set up. Captains, for your chance to win a Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack. That is correct. I said Mega Pack. We're starting off with a Mega Pack, so you know it's gonna be great for the whole night. So to sign up for the giveaway for the Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack, type the word 12 into the chat now. 12. Good luck.
If you are not a member of the Priority 1 Armada and want to stay in touch with us in-game, then come on over and join us on our Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, which is all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you want to be a member of our Priority 1 Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career in the Priority 1 Armada.
Also, if you're interested in replicating some Priority 1 Armada equipment, schematics are available now from our Cafe Press store. We have items ranging from mugs, mouse pads, t-shirts, hoodies. For all of you people in Florida for 50-degree weather, grab your hoodie now, use it while you can, and loads more. Links to the store can be found on our website and Twitch page. We have everything a captain could need.
All right. So one thing I do want to mention before we get too far is that, as some of you know, and probably many of you don't know, 2023 is going to be the 10th anniversary of the Priority 1 Armada and the fleets. And so Winters, being the intuitive leader that he always is, has already started getting the hype going by shipping out some awesome 10th anniversary gear. It's stuff that some of us have been working on for quite a few months now, and Winters has been planning this for quite a while, and so we're starting to see some of it, and so keep tuned to our social media channels and our website, PriorityOneArmada.com, and hopefully you'll start seeing some pictures of some of the gear that we're sending out to our very generous fleet members and to our Priority 1 crew, and also keep an ear out for how you can possibly get in on the fun as well. So, okay, now it's time for us to carry out our patrol mission. So, captains, if you can now X up in the Priority 1 chat channel, we'll put together a few teams and we're going to run the Aftermath Patrol. So anybody who wants to jump in on that, I'll take the first few.
Okay, I'll go second. Just let me know where you stop.
And I do actually deployed my PC ship tonight, so I will be trying as well. I'm here to blow up with you. Forgive me if I get any of my ship on your ship.
All right, I ended with Angel Shield. So if you want to start with Aravik at Neotomanum Manamana do Tamanama do.
Oh, Hyperhydra. Does anyone have any Klingons? Anyone on the KDF side representing Hyperhydra is looking for someone.
If you are KDF, type K into the chat,
Yes.
And Hyper Hydra will group up with you.
I stopped with Hatsune v Miku. Or is it 5? See, I'm not down with it. Also, very quick, you all need to queue for the patrol. So once the team is formed, everyone needs to select it.
So anybody on my team, on Merrick O'Donn's team, we're going to go ahead and queue up for the patrol. And again, that is Aftermath. I want to say it's in the Delta Quadrant. Yes, it's in the Delta Quadrant. So here we go.
Everyone on Rune Walsh's team, that's me, Phil. I will also be queuing up.
All right, and I am Wilson, so I will queuing up as well.
This is Cooperative Cube 1138. We are here to help.
Woo. Oh yeah, both Enterprise J's in the house.
It's too many.
That is that is not too many. I don't know what you're talking about. You can never have enough J. J stands for just right.
They're where we left them, but they have friends. Kill them.
Shields are failing. Actually, this is not very shield tanky. It's more hull tanky. All right, let's head to Gamma. We'll head to Gamma. So has everybody been keeping up with Prodigy? New episodes of Prodigy?
I have not seen the newest ones yet.
Oh, they've actually... I think the show's gotten quite a bit better since it started, and the last few episodes have been very Trek homage.
So I saw the one, I think I'm one behind, I think. I didn't watch the newest one, or maybe the newest 2 ones. I saw the big one a couple episodes ago.
Where he tries to do the Kobayashi Maru.
Yes, and that was very good.
Yeah.
I know that's. I don't think our friends in the EU can watch it yet, right?
No, they can if they
Thank you for
have.
coming.
Oh, actually, I don't know about Prodigy. I know that there's a deal for Discovery.
Thank you.
But,
We'll make
so-
our way to a base.
Without spoiling it for them, it is very good, and that sort of thing always kind of pull. Like you can do
Yeah.
like so in season 3 of Discovery, when they talk about when they do the what's it called?
Unification
The
3?
Yeah, Unification 3,
Yeah,
and they show
yeah.
Nimoy, and I'm such a sucker for that. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter how bad it is. If they do that, I'm in 100%. Not that I thought the episode was bad, but in general.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, without spoiling it, we can just say that there's some cameos that show up, and there's some very unexpected cameos that show up, and it was very delightful, and very well done, and a celebration of those characters, and also there was a guest. There was a living Trek actor guest who was on the show as well, which was very cool.
Yes, I did know that actually. That was also really cool.
I think I know what that is without watching it. I'm excited to watch that episode.
Actually, there might have been... Well, there's definitely been 2 living Star Trek actors that have been on the show since it started, besides Janeway, besides Kim Walker. All right, guys. Well, my team is done. So we will head back to the Dyson Sphere and wait for you guys to finish up.
We are getting close to the end.
Hyper Hydra, I don't want to spoil anything, but there is definitely a celebration of characters who are no longer with us. Yes, Team JJ. Yes. So 2 Enterprise J's is Team JJ. Maybe we can even call it JJ Trek. Because people will love that.
All right, our Team Rune Walsh has just finished.
We're almost done. I've only blown up once so far, and I'm sorry if I'm flying around crazy, so I'm still getting used to the PC mechanics again of the game.
Oh, Theron, to answer your question from earlier, I believe you are correct. Let me see. Where is it? Is it under here? Maybe it's under ships. Hero Coalition. Yeah, I think it's under ships. Tier 6. Man, how do they organize these things? Yes, I think it's this. I think the Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack includes this ship and the Somerville, which is the updated Shran. Is that correct? Oh, no. No, I lied. The Shran is a different ship. The Somerville. This is the Somerville. Yes, I believe this ship and the Balf are the ones that come in that pack. Wait, I'm fired. Who said I'm fired? That must be Winters must be watching, and I'm talking about how much the Enterprise J is amazing, and
You know, I think the J fans are going to be excited with some later news, because not only do they have their nice little pancake spatula, but the other kitchen utensil, the tongs, are coming out here soon. We'll talk about that later, though.
all right. Well, let's get right into it. Let's see what everybody's talking about in Stone News this week. So, Phil, tell us about the current sale on PC.
Certainly hope everyone likes this part of the show because it's going to be a long one. There is a 20% ship sale going on right now from January 20th to January 26th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Star Trek Online is having a 20% ship sale. Enjoy not just a discount on ships, but fleet modules, dry dock slots, and ship upgrade tokens as well. Have you been eyeing a new ship or a ship bundle in the C store? Well, now's the time. All ships and dry dock slots in the C store are 20% off. This includes bundles which are composed only of ships, and this does not include bundles that have items other than ships in them. And also the ship upgrade token bundle, and fleet modules are all 20% off as well.
So are either of you going to take advantage of this? And is this also on console, Lance?
No, this is just PC.
Just PC.
Currently.
Okay. So Phil, are you gonna take advantage of this at all?
Ships probably not, but I always forget that these sales include like dry dock slots. So probably some of those, and maybe some of the upgrade tokens as well.
Yeah. What about you, Lance? Do you think you'll take advantage of it? Try to get your PC account upgraded?
Well, I've had a lifetime membership actually for about 10 or 11 years so far. So actually, no, I had it pretty much when it came out. But
for the piece on
right now,
on PC?
On PC, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have a lifetime on both Xbox and PC. And then, but yeah, I was a PC player a long time ago, and then I moved away from it just because my computer aged too much, and I never got a new one. I have one that can run it now, so that's why I'm joining tonight. But yeah, I think I'll probably get some dry dock slots. Those are, it's always annoying when you try to, add new ships and you have nowhere to put the ones you're not using.
Yeah, that's true. Pro tip: if you do have any C-store ships or Zen store ships that you're not using, you can dismiss them and reclaim them later. So that is something you can do to avoid dry dock slots.
Yep, just make sure it's not an award ship from a lockbox or something like that.
Correct. Yeah. I would only do that with Zen store ships or event ships that you can easily reclaim.
Captain BG 1701 in Church says they're saving their money for the 12th anniversary legendary bundle. Have we heard any news on that yet?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Okay, we'll see. We will see.
But
I've heard a lot of people predicting stuff, but nothing yet.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm sure they'll come out with one because money. I probably won't take advantage of this. I've got a backlog of ships that I'm trying to get on characters. So, and I'm, only my main character here is the one that I really use dry dock slots on. So, and I think the max you can get. So, so yeah, I'm probably gonna pass on this as well. So, so what about Lance? Why don't you tell us about the 6-day anniversary giveaways?
Absolutely. As we stare into the mirror, hoping to see our future, one thing is clear: Star Trek Online's 12th anniversary is fast approaching. 12 years. That's an insane number for any video game, and to say thank you for all of our continuing support, Star Trek Online is continuing its annual tradition of doing 6 days of giveaways. Starting back on January 20th, there will be a new giveaway every day until January 26th. Each new gift becomes available at 10 a.m. Pacific Time and can be claimed in the Promotions tab at the Zen Store. So on the 20th, it was 2 Ultimate Tech upgrades. On the 21st, it was 2 Specialization points. Unfortunately, if you missed out on those, you're not able to grab those now, but you can still get everything going forward. Right now, there is a free Tier 5 ship coupon. On the 23rd, they're going to have 100% off the 7 of 9 and Talaxian uniforms. And I think you need to claim those from the uniform tab at the Zen Store. On January 24th, offering a 1 Tier 6X upgrade token, and on the 25th, 1 Elite Captain upgrade token. Act fast to grab your free gifts.
That's awesome. The one that I'm very excited about is the Elite Captain upgrade token, because I have refused to purchase any of those from the actual Zen Store.
Well, how come?
Well, I because, ground, right? Like, what was interesting to me is that they basically give away the T6X tokens, like, constantly. Like, I probably have 15 of them that I haven't even used, that I've gotten through various giveaways or as prizes for, Red Alert weeks or whatever. And then, which you would think everybody would want, right, for their ships, because that's the big game is, space battling and space missions. And then the Elite Captain upgrade tokens, they make you pay for them, and in fact, this is the first time I think they've ever given one away for anything. Like, they've never made it a prize in anything that I'm aware of. So I thought that was weird marketing, because I would think it would be the opposite if they want to optimize, their income. So plus I think having an Elite Captain upgrade token would make you want to go play ground more. But maybe it's just me.
I am surprised that this soon after, because it's only a few months old, right? Less than a year.
Oh, definitely less than a year. I think they came out fall of last year.
So I'm surprised that it seemed like not something that would go for free this quickly, but it might just be, with the anniversary,
When the T6X tokens came out, they gave 2 away for free right from the get-go.
Yeah, those are pretty nice. The tough part is on console is when we have the red alerts, they're only 5 days. Usually it's only specialization points and universal tech upgrades. So Even getting the T6X upgrade token will be nice when the anniversary rolls around to us.
Oh, James White Dragon is reminding us that the Captain upgrade tokens gives you an extra space trait, which I actually did not know. So that's cool, I guess.
James White Dragon do have blue eyes. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Anyway, moving on. The 12th anniversary.
Man,
event.
the only thing that would be worse than that is if you start talking about football.
Breaking news: Jimmy Garoppolo has thrown his, I think, first interception of the night, and Green Bay is looking like they're going to score with 25 seconds left in the half. That is
Go
your
home
football
team.
minute.
Go sports.
Go local and or college sports team.
We will check in shortly to see how the game is going. Anyway,
Thank you for that special report from the football stadium, Phil.
Here in chilly Green Bay, Florida. No, I'm kidding. The 12th anniversary event. As Star Trek Online completes its 12th year representing the Star Trek universe, Star Trek Online is pleased to kick off the festivities for their anniversary celebration starting on PC on January 25th, 2022, and continuing until February 24th, 2022. Console dates will be announced at a later date. All of the usual activities will contribute towards your daily progress in the event, eventually earning your way towards the grand prize, a Tier 6 ship, and more on that later. Part of the anniversary update will be a brand new episode, Redshift, and a brand new TFO, and I'm not going to say this right.
I think it's
Iupiter Eratus?
Not sure.
More information and pronunciation is to come from Star Trek Online when these go live with the anniversary event. To complete the event and earn progress towards the grand prize of that Tier 6 ship, you can run the featured episode or featured TFO for 2 daily progress, and you can also do the Omega Stabilization minigame, which is coming back, of course, for 1 daily progress. Remember that earning additional daily progress also grants you scaling dilithium ore bonus rewards after you've claimed the grand prize. Players unable to find the time to complete the event or are interested in rushing to complete their progress will have the opportunity to purchase the remainder of their daily progress with Zen at any time you want. The base price for the buyout will be discounted based on the amount of daily progress you have accrued. Also, of course, with the anniversary, there's going to be a new party popper. The 12th anniversary version of our annual toy device presents the immoral exaltation of the Terran Empire. Captains may hesitate to engage in such dubious merriment, but, 'tis the season.
My main character here, I'm going to open it up. I have every party popper from the game. I have every single one from every single year. So here's the 10th anniversary one. I have the 9th anniversary. Here's, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, I think, is in my inventory. So, yeah, I have one character that has every single one. So, obviously, I definitely need another one to take up inventory space. And secondly, I'm excited for new content, as always. I kind of feel like it's few and far between these days, but I think the quality is still good. So, are you guys excited about this new mission and new TFO?
I am very excited.
Wow, guys, calm down. Whoa, don't get too excited. Come on, guys, calm down. Now,
Who the other 2 actors are going to be besides Lita?
I can't wait to see Emperor Wesley Crusher. It's coming. I know it.
I think you're right. Because
he just better wear the same shirt from the show. I don't care. He's an emperor. He can wear whatever he wants.
He's gonna wear that.
It seems too obvious. It probably is, but it seems too obvious. We'll see.
Well, it's either that or my money's on Emperor Mott. Those are my two picks, is Wesley Crusher or Mott. It's got to be it.
We have some guesses in the chat. Emperor Data, Emperor Neelix.
Some people... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Tony.
I was just going to say I would take Emperor Mott over Emperor Neelix. Emperor Morn. Emperor Porthos.
Porthos.
That's a little... He's just a head on top of a android body in a bubble.
Considering how jovial Neelix was, how sadistic would Emperor Neelix be? That would just be terrible.
That's a great point. So a lot of people, not a lot of people, but I have also seen some people saying Emperor Smiley to try to get Cole Meany into the game.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
But, you know, I guess it depends if they want to go with his character being the Emperor. I don't know, we'll see. Emperor Tuvix, it was...
Wow! Holy crap! Dude, that just blew my mind. Oh, wow. All right, I'm going to start a social media campaign tomorrow for Emperor Tuvix. Holy crap. Yes, Emperor Exocomp, Peanut Hamper. Emperor Peanut Hamper. Well, all right. So before we get to the next story, let's do our giveaway from earlier. You guys want to do that? Let's do that.
Yes,
Let's give some stuff away.
All right. So again, the winner of the Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack is ArcZone. ArcZone, and I think that was a Twitch. I think that was a Twitch viewer.
Congrats.
Yes, congratulations. And
Awesome.
I think we need your email address. So if you could PM the Twitch account, the Priority One Twitch account, go ahead and send a private message with your email address, and we'll get that out to you. So again, congratulations, ArcZone. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
All right, Lance, tell us a little bit more about this anniversary ship that we can get.
Yeah, so as Star Trek Online celebrates its 12th anniversary, they are following their long-standing tradition of allowing players the opportunity to earn a free starship by participating in the anniversary event. And following a more recently established tradition, this year's starship will represent the next in a line of breathtaking vessels they have designed as products of the In-World Alliance, represented primarily by the Federation, Klingon Empire, and Romulan Republic. The latest in the line of Alliance starships will be available to players of all factions upon completion of the anniversary event. It's the Jirok Alliance Carrier. Earning the ship will require completing any of the various activities available through the anniversary event each day and gathering enough daily progress to fulfill the event's overall quota. Players may participate in any of the available activities to earn their daily progress once per day per account. Once you have earned sufficient daily progress, you may claim this starship for your entire account. Just open the Event Reclaim store to claim the Jirok Alliance character for each captain on your account. So as far as the details in this ship, of course, any faction can fly it. The only required rank is that your player must have completed the tutorial. The ship has 3 fore and 3 aft weapons, 4 device slots. The bridge officer stations are 1 Lieutenant Tactical, 1 Lieutenant Commander Engineering, 1 Ensign Science and Command slot, and 1 Commander Science, and 1 Lieutenant Commander Universal Temporal Operative slot. For consoles, it has 3 Tactical, 4 Engineering, and 4 Science that scale with level, and it has 2 hangar bays that are loaded with Alliance fighter squadrons. The Admiralty card stats for this ship are 48 Engineering, 51 Science, and 27 TAC. The special ability is minus 25% per TAC ship. The console on the ship is Universal Console Sensor Suspension Burst. This sophisticated suite of sensor bafflers is meant to mask the energy signature of smaller vessels across a wide expanse of battlefield. Activation will cause all hangar pets and other summoned allies to be untargetable by enemies within 10 kilometers of them, allowing them ample opportunity to line up critical hits on unprotected components. The initial burst of this activation also includes coordination protocols that will immediately reset the hangar bay launch cooldowns of your own vessel and other allied starships with hangar bays. This console also provides a passive bonus to critical hit chance and auxiliary subsystem power. The console mod can be equipped on any starship and can be fit in any console slot, and you may only equip one of these mods on any single ship. The trait is called Backup Shield Batteries, and activating any shield drain or energy drain bridge officer ability will add a charge to your starship up to a maximum of once per 15 seconds. Whenever a shield facing is depleted, it will immediately be restored to full capacity and consume one charge. Each charge has no maximum duration, but only 4 charges may be stored. And these new fighters, the Alliance Fighter Squadrons, these are agile vessels specially designed to work in small strike groups, designed primarily for focused takedowns of high-value targets. They are capable of being used on any vessel with a hangar bay, but may only be obtained if you have completed the 12th anniversary event and claimed the Jirac Alliance carrier. The fighters come equipped with 6 forward micro anti-proton beam arrays and 3 aft micro anti-proton pulse cannons. Each grade of rare, very rare, and advanced fighters come with focused assault ability 1, 2, and 3 respectively.
I love this ship. I love this ship.
Let me get this straight. You love this ship. Is that
I want to show up at this ship's door with flowers and chocolates, and I want to take it to a romantic dinner, and I want to propose to it in the most romantic way, probably with a flash mob dance, something that goes viral. Have a beautiful wedding. Possibly on Romulus because the influence is there. I want to have little fighter babies that can fly out and do my bidding. And I love everything about this ship. I think that this is the best Alliance ship that they have come out with. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna get this ship 3D printed, and I'm gonna cuddle it, and I'm gonna keep it with me always. I'm never gonna let it go. But what do you guys think?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's definitely of the 3. I think it's the coolest looking. And I don't have my character's not really set up for a carrier, but I was thinking about having another character and building that towards a good build to use this ship with. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I agree with you, Tony. Actually, it's a pretty ship. They did a good job molding that saucer to the Dederidex type body, and they didn't make it look like, I cannot remember for the life of me, the TOS Romulan Dreadnought, what class of ship that is. But that's basically a Dederidex with a saucer, but they totally avoided that. The lines are really nice on this ship. I like it a lot.
I mean, if you wrote down what they were thinking of putting on this ship, I would have laughed hysterically and said that's going to be the dumbest looking spaceship ever. And then I didn't even we all kind of assumed that the next Alliance ship was going to be a Federation Romulan, hybrid. But I was not expecting this. I mean, guys, don't let my Enterprise J hear this, but I think my main's going to have a new ship. Shh, don't say anything.
Keep it on the DL.
So yeah, I'm very excited for this ship. I'm a recent carrier convert. I only started using carriers a year or two ago, and I really enjoy that style of gameplay and sort of space battling. So I think I'm really going to enjoy this ship. I'm looking forward to it. So. All right, so we're going to jump into another patrol, tempting targets, but before we do that, let's start another giveaway. All right. Let's see. For your chance to win another Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack, another Mega Pack, please type into the chat box the word year. So again, that is the word year into the chat box for a chance to win a Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack code. And then once you have done that, if you want to X up in Priority 1 chat to take on some tempting targets, please do so now. If you're on the KDF side, I think Hyper Hydra is still around. We can take a they can take a Klingon group. So I will start inviting people and let you know when I am done. So when we are ready, we will all right. I think I am full, and Hatsune is the first one I did not take. So Phil, if you want to start there.
You got it.
And Hyper Hydra can take a KDF team if you want to K up in Priority 1 chat for that. And we'll give everybody a moment, and then we will queue up. And again, we all have to queue up for the patrol, which is Tempting Targets is the one we're doing, correct? Yes. Yes. Tempting Targets.
Okay. I have room for one more. Oh, there's one. Hang on, I'll grab it.
All right. Oh, Bob, did you get skipped? I thought I got you. I'm sorry.
Got him.
You got Bob? Okay, great.
I am full up.
Great. Okay. So everybody on.
Did Basil get on a team?
Yes, I have Basil.
All right. So everybody on my team, yep, go ahead and hit launch on Tempting Targets. So my team is Mirik Odan's team. A little bit of trivia. Can anybody tell me what my character's name, what connection my character's name has to a Star Trek episode? For viewers, not you two, not you two.
Sorry, I didn't spoil it.
We'll let the viewers chime in on that one.
You know, I didn't realize until the other day when I was playing that is it Sub Commander Jirok in the game? She mentioned her father. I'm like, well, who is she?
Oh yeah.
And then I looked up, and I remember the Next Generation episode where it's the Admiral that's defecting. He tries to defect to the Federation, and it's just a ploy to expose him by the Romulans.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I know that episode, but I never realized that.
This is outrageous.
It's also the same actor. He played Odo's?
He played
quote-unquote father.
Yeah, and there was another character he played too. He played a few characters.
James Sloyland is his name. He was also future Alexander.
That's right. I knew he played a Klingon, and I couldn't remember which one. That's right. He plays Kimtar. He does play Kimtar.
Ooh. I think that's also the Next Generation episode. Is another one guest starring? I can never say his name. Is Andreas Katsulas from Babylon 5?
Yes. That's the same episode. He's in that episode, I believe. The Defector.
Isn't he the one-armed man from The Fugitive?
Much obliged for the escort.
Ooh, I actually don't know.
I could be way off with that.
Short Bus, I am not referring to Tony Todd. If you're talking about my character name, my character's name is Mirik Odan.
Oh, Liana Craig in chat says yes, he is the one-armed man.
Nice.
Oh, is that the actor who plays Tomalak?
Yes, that's right.
Wow, I did not know that. Wow, nobody knows. Nobody knows what my character's name, what connection it has to
All
Star
right.
Trek. Wow,
Time to
that's
get
interesting.
underway.
And you call
Initiating
yourself
transport
Trekkies
now.
I'll go.
or Trekkers.
Speaking for myself and all
I don't
of
know.
my
They're talking
crew,
about
I'd
Babylon
like
5, which
say
I
that
like to
we
call.
appreciate
Oh,
the
oh,
escort.
oh! Wait, somebody said it. Matt Black. Do you know the name of the episode? Yep. Leanna Craig said it. First appearance of the Trill in TNG. Yep, that is correct. So my character is based on the next host of that Trill symbiote.
Uh-oh.
Yep,
multiple
the one.
fails on
Yep, the one that
sensors.
was the one that Riker had for that episode.
That's one where they have the northern Trill, the ridges, right?
Yes, yes, and we've never seen again. It's too bad
What-
because I really loved what they did in Picard with the Romulans and how there was a regional difference in their looks. I thought that was really cool.
Well, I think, and I remember seeing a lot of behind the scenes stuff for Deep Space Nine. I don't think they liked how the appearance
here
of
we are,
the ridges
safe
on
and
Terry
sound.
Farrell. They did experiment
We'll
with
start
that a
on-
little bit.
Raiding another group of raiders inbound to the trade facility. Ready to intercept.
Oh, James. Well, the Trill looks the same, but you can't. The symbiote looks the same, but you can't see it because it's inside my body. So only when I die do you see that it's the same one from the episode. No, the character itself. The character itself has the spots, just like the.
Excellent work. We've received.
So am I the only person that writes little bios for characters they create? Because I do like to create characters that are like maybe a minor character from an episode or something like that, and give them a little bit more of a story. That's a lot of fun to me.
Yeah, I like that a lot too. I used to write bios. I think I wrote a bio for this character. I think I've written a bio for a handful of my characters. I definitely have like an internal bio, like a story in my head for the character, and how they like their experiences in the Star Trek universe up to the point that they're in the game. Speaking of that, about minor characters, I actually just finished reading the autobiography. Actually, I'm not entirely done. I have about 20 pages left, but the autobiography of Captain Picard. And have you either of you two read this book?
No, but I know of it.
It's on my bookshelf. I haven't read it. The only one of that line I've read so far is the James T. Kirk autobiography.
I have the Picard one, and I have the Janeway one, and I'm almost finished with the Picard one, and oh my gosh, what a wonderful book. The guy who wrote it, David Goodman, actually was the showrunner for Family Guy for a number of years, and his first writing job was on the Golden Girls as a staff writer until he got fired.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's written for other stuff too. I think he wrote for Enterprise, and so he's the quote unquote editor of the book, and are we still on Twitch? Because all of a sudden the chat stopped.
We're still live.
Okay. Just nobody wants to talk to us. That's weird. Oh, there they are. There's everybody. I guess we're just boring. So he's disappointed that Picard didn't write it himself. Well, they imply that he wrote it himself, but he really didn't. David Goodman wrote it, but yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango. You know, I've never seen that show, but my friend made me watch that clip because it has the guy who played Ash Tyler from Discovery is in this. I forget what the name of the show is, but it's this hilarious exchange between between this guy in a recording booth and the producers outside. So yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango. Anyway,
Nuclear Bob said we're all busy pressing the space bar in game.
oh, true. Anyway, the book is wonderful. They take some. What I love about these kinds of stories, just like in Star Trek Online, where the creators and the writers take these narrative threads or these characters that are in these, like they're mentioned in one episode or they show up in one or two episodes, and they make this cohesive backstory and almost these mini character arcs for these these characters that we only ever see once or only mentioned a couple of times. So I definitely recommend the autobiography of Picard, especially if you're a TNG fan, because there's a ton of like stuff that we as fans come up with in our head canon for why did Crusher leave the Enterprise between seasons 1 and season 2, and why did she come back in season 3, and all this stuff that we talk about and we sort of try to dissect, and they create these stories about it, and so I thought it was really cool. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend it for anyone. I couldn't stop reading it. I would literally read it until I fell asleep every night, because I just didn't want to put it down. So
I think I'm going to have to start that one next. The Kirk one's quite a bit the same, because it goes into his time on the Republic a little bit. It goes into his time under Captain Garavik. I think it details out the incident with, Lieutenant Finney, the one that tries to frame him for murdering him. Lots of good stories. Plus, what was the episode? Is it Tarsus, where Kirk as a boy saw the starving people and the governor kill people? Kodos. Oh yeah. The executioner. Yep. That one. That story is laid out in that book too. That's a really good book.
That's really cool. I might have to pick that one up.
The autobiography of Catherine Janeway is narrated by Kate Mulgrew. I have it. She's very good.
Oh really? The audiobook?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's very cool. All right, let's keep going with the news here. Phil, why don't you start us off talking about the new lockbox that's coming out?
Yes, well, it wouldn't be an anniversary without a new lockbox, because we have a brand new lockbox coming our way. The Discovery Emerald Chain lockbox. Captains opening the Discovery, this new Discovery lockbox, may find themselves fortunate enough to win the Emerald Chain Intel Juggernaut, a Tier 6 ship. To say this vessel was designed is likely an overstatement, and it's more likely a cobbled together collection of various ship parts and technologies from any culture unfortunate enough to find itself under the lash of the Emerald Chain. The gargantuan size of the vessel is clearly intended to intimidate others, as are its many obvious weapon mounts. Although primarily designed to subdue and conquer, this vessel is also no stranger to subterfuge. As sometimes a lighter touch is necessary to undermine enemy capabilities regardless of firepower brought to bear. Additional information on this Intel Juggernaut will be released at a later date. And I watched it be revealed on the live stream, and it is quite literally huge.
Yes, I believe they compared it to an Enterprise J, and the Enterprise J was dwarfed by this giant Star Destroyer looking ship.
The sausage tongs, that's what it is. Goes right with the pancake flipper.
It's also got these moving turrets too that follow the target. Like when you click on a target in space and you turn the Intel Juggernaut, the turrets will follow the target as you move.
That's cool.
Which is apparently a very big deal, because they made a very big deal of it during the live stream.
I think it's a pretty cool looking ship. I like that one.
Lance, tell us more about it.
Well, as far as the details on the ship, those aren't coming out till a later date.
Oh, well,
But what I
sorry.
will-
Tell us more about the lockbox. What's in the lockbox?
Oh yeah, we'll do that. So the time has come to feel the frequency forces of a new universal console in the Emerald Chain lockbox, the directed dilithium resonance destabilizer. Sympathetic resonance using frequencies derived from the Kelpian Sukal's scream excites the dilithium in foes' ships, delivering an ongoing radiation damage and disrupting the operation of enemy engines, accelerating their speed and disabling their ability to turn. Feedback from the resonance also enhances your own ship's systems, providing additional speed and shield healing. The console gives massive or passive bonuses to flight turn rate as well as current and maximum shield subsystem power. Not just one, two new starship traits are also available in this box. The first trait is a cousin of the above console. It's the directed dilithium burn. This trait grants a chance to trigger a dilithium burst event anytime your enemy is destroyed, dealing a great deal of plasma damage within a 4-kilometer radius. If you get exceptionally lucky, you may be able to deal enough damage to cause a chain reaction of destructive mayhem. Carrier wave shield hacking is the second available starship trait. Activating a tractor beam or intel ability causes the target's foe shields to go offline for a brief period of time. This trait also passively grants bonus damage to tractor beam, as the greater power required for invading foes' subsystems lends itself well to pulling on their hull. The Emerald Chain lockbox also has new space weapons inside, the Viridian Weapon Pack. Viridian technology harnesses plasma into larger blasts for a powerful effect, and they have the chance to accelerate their weapon cycle speed, improving damage output. These weapons are available as beams and cannons. Rarely, weapon packs contain the Emerald Chain Intel Juggernaut Vanity Shield, providing the aesthetics of the Emerald Chain Intel Juggernaut to a ship that equips the Vanity Shield slot.
Also, I believe they said that the ship comes with those plasma weapons if you get it out of the box.
It'd be pretty cool if it'll work well with the beam overload trait that you get from the Zindi Primate ship. Anything to increase the haste would be nice.
So, Phil, tell us about some of the kit modules that might be coming out.
Sure. So you can also get some kit modules and bridge officer training modules. One universal kit module is available, as well as one set of bridge officer training manuals and profession-locked kit modules per profession. So first we have the universal kit module, Hurricane Wave Device. If anyone knows about hurricanes, it's me. There are many spectacular technologies in the 32nd century.
Gatornado!
Yes, the Hurricane Wave Device is one of them. Being able to send out an unexpected cone of kinetic force to make quick work of the forces of gravity and the foes that get caught in it. The resulting blast sends your enemies backwards to impact on surfaces for additional injury, while lowering all of their damage resistance for a time thereafter. It can be used repeatedly, as recharging the kit module is quite efficient. There's also the engineering kit module and training manual repurposed escape pod, which sounds very cool. You can capture the target foe in escape pod and fling them into a nearby foe, or, failing that, up into the air and down again. When the escape pod collides with the ground, it detonates for kinetic damage against the initial target and any nearby foes, knocking them to the ground. There's also the science kit module and training manual interrogation gas, fire canister of mild nerve agent that overwhelms the internal chemistry of targets, causing a fragile hold with unpredictable effects. All targets are held, and depending on physiology, some may laugh, dance, cower, or otherwise rigorously emote. The gas deployed by a pressurized canister affecting the target and foes nearby. And then finally, we have the tactical kit module and training manual freelance security detachment. This one beams in out of alliance partners to assist in providing security guarantees in a ground scenario. They will fight for you for moderate surge duration before returning to the ship, ready to deploy again at a moment's notice. Lower rank versions of the power will beam in fewer people, while the tactical kit module can deploy up to 4 security team members. The kit module also works on a charge system, expanding all charges when the power is activated and deploying 1 security guard per charge consumed.
So kind of going along with those kit modules, they're offering the Wen's Raider HUD kit frame. Unlocking both a costume piece and a kit frame, this device replicates the look of Raider Wen's helmet as a costume. As a kit frame, it allows the wielder to retrieve desperately needed materials from defeated foes, though organic compounds only rarely provide the opportunity. This grants a bonus to health and damage, which can stack up to 5 times at maximum stacks. Instead, there is a chance to trigger a powerful captain ability based on the profession of the kit frame. The duty officers are called courier duty officers. A cadre of eclectic duty officers is available to open-minded captains, providing unique capabilities when placed on space active duty. There is a shields expert, which offers a chance when using a shield heal to gain an additional temporary shield health pool. There's the talented smuggler trait, which is a chance when using a battery, deployed turret, or distress call device to trigger evasive maneuvers 3. This effect has an internal recharge separate from the recharge time of evasive maneuvers itself. And Weapons Expert is a chance when activating a rank 1 or 2 beam or cannon firing mode to activate the rank 2 or 3 version of it instead. 6 new Captain's traits are also available within the Emerald Chain lockbox. They are universal and available to all species. For ground, there's the Courier's Reflexes. When combat starts, receive a large bonus to critical chance for a moderate duration. We also have Gone Before Security Arrives. Receive a bonus to run speed and recharge to kit modules and captain abilities for moderate duration. And then we have Rogue's Gallery, unrelated to any Batman games, but damaging an enemy marks them for a moderate duration of seconds or refreshes an existing mark. Marked enemies receive a damage resistance rating penalty for each new damage type they receive during the mark's duration.
All right, and then there's a couple more things in this lockbox. There is a for space courier weapons capacitors. And these are traits. When combat starts, receive a large bonus to critical chance for a moderate duration. And there's another one for space called a timely exit. At the end of combat, receive a bonus to flight speed, maneuverability, and captain ability recharge for a moderate duration. And then for space as well, friends in unusual places. Abilities which summon allies, so consoles, buff abilities, etc., recover their recharge faster. There are many other prizes within this lockbox for players to acquire, such as the Emerald Chain Intel Juggernaut Vanity Shield, R&D packs, boosts, and other assorted items. Also, the Lobby store will have new items available for purchase as well. First, the Anti-Proton Duress Pistol. This sinister weapon deals significant anti-proton damage and has a chance to overload the neural net of its target, causing confusion in its foes. The secondary fire is a channeled beam as long as the trigger is held down. The beam holds and damages the foe, though this initially doesn't work against larger foes and does have a maximum duration. If the beam is held long enough, the foe will be confused after they are released, and even larger foes may be held in such cases. Also, the Emerald Chain Security Gear. This unlocks both a costume and an armor. The Eclectic Ensemble is a common sight in the Emerald Chain installations of the 32nd century. The armor itself provides balanced protection with a lean towards physical threats. Activating the armor special capability reduces the recharge time of weapon secondary fire. And that is it for the lockbox and associated Lobby news. Wait, there's one. I see one more thing. Oh yes, the San Francisco 49ers have scored. It is now 7-3 to Green Bay.
Oh, goodness.
Tony, back to you.
Well, thank you, Phil, for that NFL minute. So regarding the logbox, are there any items in here that you are looking to intercept?
I think that Emerald Chain armor costume looks pretty cool. I like that a lot. That is what I'm going to try to get.
The pistol, I really like the even though it's not in the lockbox, but that one will be cool. And also the engineering one with the escape pod, like that just sounds like something that will literally break the game. Like having, I would be interested to see like how they make the escape pod fit and what it looks like, and So I'm really interested in that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the security gear looks cool. And yeah, that trait, it's a trait, right? Was it a
You mean
trait or the
the
was it a console? The one with the escape pod,
oh, it's the engineering console.
the engineering
a-
console. Yeah.
Or is that a module?
Oh, module. Did I say console? I'm so sorry. Module. Thank you. Yes, the engineering kit module. Oh, and training manual. Repurposed escape pod.
Wow, that's yeah, definitely looking forward to see what that looks like and what that does.
The gas sounds funny too, though. Making it'll probably it. They should probably add more random emotes that it can cause. That'd be kind of funny.
All right, well, Lance, let's why don't you give us some console news?
So, as far as console news itself, there's very light, but the console patch notes for the 18th of January are they resolved an issue that was preventing the Kirk-class temporal heavy battlecruiser from being available in the special requisition choice pack, Tier 6 promotional ship choice pack. They have remedied that. Yeah, I have seen a few Kirk classes around on console. Resolved an issue that was allowing a car's vengeance to be usable in certain circumstances while the console was not equipped to your current starship. And they resolved an issue that was causing the loading screen to display a blank image. As far as Xbox One Priority Armada news, I just want to say a big congratulations and thank you to the members of the main Priority 1 Alpha fleet for finally reaching level 85. Thanks to all the members who have worked hard over the last few years to achieve this goal. In Priority 1 Beta news, the fleet has reached level 51. The dilithium mine needs about 9,300 marks to put Upgrade Trade Facilities 3 on cooldown, and the Fleet Research Lab needs 440 science duty officers, 243,000 dilithium, and 4,778 fleet marks to reach cooldown for Upgrade Research Facilities 2. Grand Nagus Payme's chief advisor Mo Dinero of the Congress of Economic Advisors from the Xbox Priority 1 Ferengi fleet, which is to announce the fleet will soon reach level 21 when 2 upgrade projects finish cooldown. More importantly, the fleet is preparing bribes, I mean a drawing, for members of the Xbox fleets. Just by creating or moving a Ferengi character into the Priority 1 Ferengi Alliance fleet, you make yourself eligible for prizes to be drawn on the 31st of January. There will be 10 winners, and among the prizes are 4 Tier 5 Ferengi Decoras, 4 Starship upgrades, and 2 Ferengi shuttles. So act fast on that. And over on the KDF side, the House of Martok is holding steady at level 77, continuing work to get the Colony World and Starbase to its Tier 5 upgrades. The House of Moog will reach level 54 in 3 days when an upgrade project finishes its cooldown. Right now, the Starbase is working to complete Upgrade Shipyard 4, and the project is in need of about 650,000 dilithium. The House of Koloth is at level 34, with the embassy in need of 157,000 dilithium to complete Upgrade Recruitment Facilities 2. The Starbase can complete Upgrade Industrial Fabricator 2 with only 81,000 dilithium. And King Scorn of the Gorn Hegemony proclaimed the fleet has Gorn and done it again and put another project on cooldown and is about to reach level 20. That's it for console and Xbox Armada news.
Awesome, great job over there, guys. That's stuff's really coming along, and it's really cool that you have some specialty fleets that that we haven't gotten around to yet on the PC, or might not even ever have on the PC. So that's pretty cool. So there have not been patch notes for quite a long time, and actually the Ambassador Kale mentioned that when they do regular maintenance, that does not always mean that there will be patch notes. So I would anticipate that there will be patch notes this coming week. I don't know if we probably won't get them for Tuesday, but probably definitely for Thursday's update. They might even give us patch notes for both days. So I would expect to start seeing patch notes again next week for PC. In PC Armada news, as always, this coming week, we have TFO Thursday in the Priority 1 Armada. This event is for all Priority 1 Armada members and offers a chance for us to team up together and earn marks, XP, and more importantly, dilithium. To check the time for this event, open up the fleet window. Oh, let me close Baron Von Zolo's bio for his character that I was reading. So in the fleet tab under events, you will see TFO Thursday right there. And that will give you the time in your local time zone. So whatever time that says, that's the time for you that it will start. The Priority 1 Zeta Fleet now has the Research Lab Tier 3 project on cooldown, so congratulations to them for that. The Zeta Fleet Colony World Infrastructure Tier 4 project is in need of colony ore provisions and engineering and security duty officers to get that started. The Priority 1 Romulan Republic Fleet only needs approximately 800,000 dilithium to put the Fleet Spire's final Tier 3 on cooldown, so plenty of opportunities to earn fleet credits in the Romulan Republic Fleet. The Klingon High Council Fleet, the K-13 Upgrade Xenotech Facilities 3, is in need of 415 science medical duty officers for its cooldown. And the Priority 1 Romulan Tal Shiar fleet needs around 450 duty officers to put their diplomatic facilities Tier 3 onto the embassy. And if you're interested in joining any of our specialty fleets like the Priority 1 Ferengi Alliance, the Klingon High Council, the Priority 1 Romulan Republic, or the Romulan Tal Shiar fleet, you can submit your application on the Priority 1 Armada website once you have reached the fleet rank of captain in any of our primary fleets. These specialist fleets offer 25% reduced requirements for all promotions, as well as instant access to all fleet stores. Also, Priority Armada wants you on Twitter. We'd love to boost our social media followers. For any of you who don't know, we have a new Priority 1 Armada Twitter. So each month we're giving away 10 Lockbox Master Keys, 1 T6X token, and 1 Fleet Ship module. So all you have to do is just follow our Twitter account, retweet our promotional tweet, and or comment on our promotional tweet to enter. So make sure you follow us, retweet, and comment for more chances to win. Check out our Twitter account at twitter.com/P1 Armada, and I will link that. Oops, nope, that's open link. I will copy that into the chat for everyone to go check out, or trek out, if you will. Never gets old. Oh, yes. Also, I want to mention that there is a community-led TFO Tuesday as well. So check that out. If somebody in the chat could give me around a time frame that happens on Tuesdays, that would be great. But there is also a community-led TFO Tuesday as well. Yeah, I know that we're in the process of updating the calendars and all the fleets, so it actually is not a small job to go in and change every single calendar in every single fleet. So we are working on that as well. So next, I'd like to give a shout out to one of our very generous donators, Captain Isha. At RS Lucas Avis, donated recently, and just want to say how much we thank you for those donations. They go to help cover, everything that we're doing and more that we'll be doing soon. So there's even more that we might be providing you guys in the near future. So it covers things like web hosting fees, production software for the show, domain name fees, IFTTT services, and restream software for the show. If you would like to support the Priority One Armada, you can make a donation on our website and receive a thank you package based on the amount you donate. Visit PriorityOneArmada.com to find out more. All right. Before we head to the away mission, let's go ahead and give away our second Groupies Pop Culture our Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack code. So this is the second giveaway. So here is our winner. Let me press the magic button here. All right, and the winner of our second Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack code is Game Spree.
Congratulations.
So congratulations for that.
Congrats.
I believe that you are a Twitch user, so please private message our Priority One Twitch account with your email address. And
Also,
yeah, go ahead.
I believe brand new to the channel.
Oh, that's awesome! Congratulations.
Always love to see people excited when they say, I never win anything, but well, now you have.
Now you did. So now you can't say that anymore. Yeah, so go ahead and private message our Twitch account here with your email address, and we will we'll get that code out to you very soon. So, all right. So for tonight's away mission, we're gonna head over to the entrance over here. And we're gonna go to the contested zone. Yeah, that's the Undine battle zone, right? Is that the Undine battle zone is where we're going. So I'm gonna head over to the entrance to the sphere here, and click the magic button that teleports me all the way across to the other side. And we're gonna go fight some Undine and some Voth. And get some dilithium and some marks and stuff. So, all right, Space Battle Zone contact. Here we go. Go to the Space Undine Battle Zone for tonight's away mission. Man, I can't remember the last time I did this. It was probably the last time the fleet did this. By the way, Jason Smith, I saw your comment earlier about not posting images of my beautiful Enterprise J for fear of being fired, and I just want to tell you that that is not going to happen, and you post those big Enterprise J beauty shots all up and down that Twitter, my friend. Do it.
What have we become?
We are this is the welcome to the Enterprise J appreciation show. Oh, Voth Citadel Dreadnought. Oh, look, we've come in right at the end. Great. Perfect. You can start a brand new one.
You know, and you learn something every day in this game, because I did not know there was a contact to teleport you all over the map. So for years now, I've been flying across the map.
Oh my gosh.
The Undine zone.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh man, I did that once, and then I remembered there was a contact, and I said, I'll never do that again. That's just ridiculous.
Oh, it just made my day.
3 is open. Oh, cool. All right, so I'm heading to instance number 3, which just opened up. I'm being told by Baron von Zolo.
So head to instance 3.
Yep, I'm going to instance 3 because I think it's brand new, and I'm gonna start. We'll start here. Oh yeah, I came to the right spot. There's already another Enterprise J here. Love that J, right, Winters? He can't talk back because he's not on the show tonight, but I know he's watching. Watch, he's gonna drop. He's gonna drop in now. You watch.
He could come in here.
Oh, I'm sure he will. If we talk enough about something he doesn't like, he'll come in and say a few words.
Lance, I've been meaning to ask you. So I have a PlayStation, and I was considering trying out Star Trek Online on a console, and I wanted to ask you what you like and don't like about it.
Actually, I have it on PlayStation as well. I just recently got a PS4 a few months ago, and I don't know why I put myself through it, but I decided I'll download Star Trek Online there too, just to check it out.
No.
Yes. So I have it on all 3 platforms now.
Wow, trifecta.
I have it on PlayStation, and I have played it in the past on PlayStation.
So what I'll say about it is, on the console version, of course, there's some things that are kind of trimmed out, just because there's no way to get them into the console. They haven't figured it out yet at this point. So you do miss out on things like hangar pets in the game on PC. You can assign them different missions. Not so on console. You just deploy them and they do their own thing at that point. You can point at targets, click on targets, and they'll go after it, but you can't recall them or anything like that. Not that I've ever seen on console. Obviously, the control of the ship is much easier because you have the controller in your hand. I know you can actually, you can add a controller to the PC too. Am I right?
You can. I actually, so I have a really cool handheld PC that basically looks like a Switch, but it runs Windows 10, and it has the controller part of it is actually a built-in Xbox controller, and that's what the game recognizes, and so I can play on my handheld PC using the built-in Xbox controller.
And I don't know if they have it on PS4, but on the Xbox, on my Xbox app on my phone, and I have a type of controller that you're talking about, and I can Bluetooth link it to my phone, and through the Xbox app, I can actually queue up my Xbox One, and my phone becomes my screen, and it plays my Xbox over my Wi-Fi. So if I'm tired of sitting in the chair in front of the TV, if I want to lay down in bed and play it for a little bit, I can do that too. So that's kind of neat. I'm not sure if PS4 has that option.
There's a remote play feature. It's not very good though.
It's a little shaky on Xbox, but it's run pretty nice. I mean, if I want to get on there and do dailies or something like that, it's good enough for that. And when I was in Texas a couple months ago, I used it to keep up with the event, so that helped out in that situation too. So that would, and the other plus, I think I'm playing on console. I mean, I know you can get big computer monitors, but I've got it on my 65-inch screen TV, which is nice. So it's nice to have that view available to me. So, I mean, it's fun to try out. It's kind of a scaled down version, but a lot of those elements are still there that make the game fun to play.
I honestly think that there's some automated features, at least on the PS4, where you can set certain powers to go off at certain times. So
Right.
like if your hull gets to 25% or less, it'll pop off, engineering team or hazard emitters or something.
You can also set it to like the rank of your opponent as well. Like if you're facing a cruiser or something like that, you can set it to go off in that situation too.
Which I am very
cool.
jealous because I think that would be a great feature for the PC. But I've actually talked directly to Al about it, and he said that there are zero plans on bringing any of those features to the PC, which is unfortunate. I think there's gameplay-wise, I think it is very enjoyable on the console, and there's a lot of things I like about using a controller to play the game. I think that I know for a fact that the dilithium farming on the console is much harder because they're actually missing certain dilithium missions that we have on the PC. So, because I tried to do dilithium farming, that's the first thing I started doing when I started my PlayStation account, but they do not have the same missions, so it's nearly impossible to do it as well as you can on the PC. So
Interesting.
not that dilithium is worth much these days anyway, but
Well, on Xbox it's still at around. It actually, it's a little bit higher on PS4. I don't remember what the actual number is, but on Xbox it's at around 300 right now. I think it was 291 last night when I looked at it.
Well, I might have to download it and give it a try. I did right when it first came out, but honestly, maybe for only a few days. Like, I really did not give it enough of a chance.
Like right now, we're finishing up the Battle of Kronos final event campaign, so we're still finishing that up. I really wish they would get it to where they do time out these releases the same. I know they like some events they do it, like when we had the autumn event that came out at the same time as PC, and I think a couple other events they've been able to do that recently. I wish they could time that up though for the anniversary and the summer event.
it's interesting. I mean, I've heard things about how, you know, quality control on those console stores are very strict, and so it's hard to do patching on the fly. But you know, when they released the autumn event at the same time, I was like, well, wait a minute, how does that make sense? Like, you can do that, but you can't do these other events. So I don't know. Maybe there's other reasons for it, but
I'm sure there are. I mean, I don't think they would have any intentional reason for delaying it, so it's probably some programming thing.
Could maybe they, and I speak from ignorance, could they have worked ahead? Like, try to get stuff approved earlier to try to time it better?
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, they do the summer and the winter events. They're like the same map every year. You'd think those would just be something you could click on, but flip a switch, right?
I think, isn't the winter event at the same time? Don't you guys have it at the same time?
Actually, yeah, that one is the same. So that is the same. The summer event though is usually a little bit after, like 30 days roughly, when it comes live on C.
Yeah,
That's so weird.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Is like, you'd think it would be. I don't understand why it's not consistent. By the way, the most brilliant idea in the world just came into chat, where we need a priority 1 J fleet.
You got the one just called PJ.
PJ
Play in your
fleet.
pajamas.
There you go.
Wait. You don't already play in your pajamas? I mean,
I've got a suit and tie on, don't you?
I'm wearing a tuxedo. Actually, I'm wearing a Canadian tuxedo. Does anybody get that reference?
That I don't know.
I do not.
You ever seen Super Troopers? They walk into the to the locker room, and the captain comes in and he's wearing jeans and a jean shirt and a jean jacket, and they go, "Hey Cap, what's with the Canadian tuxedo?"
Talking about shenanigans, right?
Oh, I'm gonna pistol whip the next guy. That's like shenanigans. Brilliant movies.
I think I've seen this. Obviously, they're never as good as. It
It's-
rarely is a comedy scene.
Yeah, it's different,
It was alright.
but I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Settle down, meow. Settle down. I'm sorry. Did you just say meow? Do you see me jumping all around, nibbly bibbly, chasing mice? Do you see me eating milk from a saucer?
Sorry about the delousing part. But it's powdered sugar. It's delicious.
The lice hate it. It's delicious. Oh man, classic. I'm afraid to ask this. All right, Phil, do we have a football update for anybody who cares?
Yes, we do. So the 49ers are driving down the field. Jimmy Garoppolo just connected to George Kittle for 20-something yards. They're getting close to the end zone. It is still 10-3 Green Bay. And there is 8.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
You know, I say I love me some George Kittle. He was an Iowa Hawkeye. Love that guy.
It's a great player, great tight end.
Kittles and bits.
Actually, I believe they spell it the same way. Kittle, Kiddle. Is that how you spell Kittles and bits?
Well, it's
I think
Kibbles. It's Kibbles and bits.
Kibbles and bits.
But
it's
it's
my fault.
I was just making a joke because it sounded, sounded like Kibbles and bits.
For anyone caring, we need the 49ers to win because I'm a Tampa Bay fan, and I want them to win so they can host the 49ers in the championship game.
Speaking of champions, let's start our next giveaway.
Nice.
Great transition.
Nice transition.
Oh, that's me. I'm
Dissolve.
Captain
it's-
Transition.
Captain. That's right. They call me Mr. Transition. All right. So this one you may have to copy and paste, but for a chance to win, can anybody guess what the prize is tonight? 2 bonus points in the weekend off if you can guess what the prize is for this third giveaway.
Mega Hero Coalition pack.
It is a Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack Gold! Woo!
I got 2 or 3 of the words. That counts.
You got it. You're there.
All right. So,
Partial credit.
for a chance to win our third giveaway for the night, our third and final giveaway for the night, another Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack code, type the word anniversary into the chat or copy and paste it after I paste it.
Phil, partial
Anniversary.
credit is how I made it through college, so I'm good with that.
There you go. Good luck, everybody.
All right, let me get back on track here. Where are all my ships at? Man, it takes a while to turn this beast.
So one thing we have not discussed yet tonight is the trailer for Picard Season 2.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say, Tony, you have thoughts?
Yeah, I mean I'm excited. I think, who doesn't love a good time travel story? You know what I mean? And we saw Guinan, we saw Q, we saw more of the plot.
Right.
Yeah, I'm excited.
By the way, I guess if no one wants any trailer spoilers, I'm sorry. We're gonna talk about the trailer for a few minutes.
I mean,
I know, but still, some people like to go in totally, without information. So, but we'll cut that off now. And I will say, what is Brent Spiner doing back?
and it was confusing because is he playing the same character he played last season, or is this a character in the past?
He said it's a brand new Sung. It's a member of the Sung family, but it's one he hasn't played with.
I think it's gonna be a Sung from 2024 because that's when they're jumping back to.
He's probably. So wait, Enterprise was 2150
50 something, yeah.
So maybe like the grandfather of that soon? Great grandfather?
Yeah, I guess.
I think he's playing I think he's gonna play Brad Sung, who works at Cyberdyne Technologies.
I mean, not beyond the realm of possibility, to be honest.
Actually, in this timeline, he's the one who created the robots that eventually led to the Matrix.
Wrong franchise.
I will say this about Guinan, happy to see her back, but when she finds an outfit she likes, she sticks with it.
Yeah. Too many songs. Yes. I'd watch that. I would watch that. I'd watch Brent Spiner in just about anything. That man is a gifted genius.
I just hope it's good. Like, I'm not always a fan of the going back in time to present day sort of thing. So I'm interested to see how it goes.
I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be very Star Trek. I think it's gonna be, a commentary on, modern society, and I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be good and thought provoking, and I'm excited.
I think it's going to also give us like lots of different views of things that could have happened. I don't know if it's just going to be one reality that they have to fix. It might be different situations. So that looks kind of interesting to me.
You think they're jumping on the multiverse train?
I mean, they already have. I mean, in Discovery, so all of the different universes have been canonized, like the Kelvinverse has been talked about, the Mirror Universe. So I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get multiverse. I think we're gonna stick to our own things, but I think we're gonna get a crossover soon. I think we're gonna get some kind of live action crossover event.
Barry Allen has done it again. He's messed up the Star Trek universe.
Yeah.
With you mean like with Discovery and Picard, or?
I think so. It's possible. I don't know if it's going to happen in Picard season 2, but I have a feeling that at some point soon, and Picard season 2 or possibly season 3, which they're filming right now, could be a like maybe after they deal with this time, whatever happened in 2024, maybe they have to get back to the future. Back to the future.
Nice.
And that's a crossover.
And they end up like skipping around in time, and they end up in different times and different places. So like they might see Archer, they might see Discovery, they might see the crew of Deep Space Nine. You know what I mean? Like, I think.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I think we're gonna get a crossover, some kind of crossover event in the next year or two of Star Trek.
I'd be down.
I mean, I've been saying this for a while. I think that they need to do a motion picture event where it celebrates the past 50 plus years of Star Trek. They need to do an Avengers two-part epic movie, and to celebrate the franchise. And then I think fans will be ready for new Trek. Like, they'll accept that, okay, you gave me everything I wanted in this epic, two-part movie, and now I'm ready for new stories. Like, I feel like people, like hardcore fans, some fans, not all fans, but some fans want like a celebration of what they love about Star Trek, and they feel like they're not getting it. They're getting all these new stories that aren't quite what they want. And I feel like if they really gave us this well done fan service film similar to like Avengers Endgame, I think that would satisfy fans, and I think they'd be more open to new Star Trek.
The planet killer is invulnerable.
See, I have a problem with fan service. Some people get really upset about that, but I'm like, these are the things I enjoyed about this. It's fun seeing them together and interact. I like it.
So Cairo in chat makes a point, which is very fair, about seeing new stories and new characters, and tired of rehashing the old stuff. However, my only counter to that is that just because you do one doesn't mean you have to. That's the only thing you have to do. Like, there's 5 different shows Star Trek going on right now. Not to say that if they do this crossover thing, it would take a lot of time, sure, but you could still do that and still do the new stories at the same time. You know, and a balancing act might have to be done, but you know, and then when it's over, it's over. It's done.
And one thing I like about Star Trek is there's so many different kinds of Star Trek out there. There's something for everybody, and it's okay. You don't have to like every bit of Star Trek. You can just like the things that you like.
And the new stuff doesn't take away from the old stuff either. I mean, it's still there. You can still go back and watch the original series and Next Gen and all that.
I think that's why doing a movie would be great, because then it allows, the shows can keep doing what they're doing, and then you get a big event that, because the thing is like Star Trek was doing this connected, cinematic universe way before everyone else was doing it, and they never really fully took advantage of it. Ever. Like, they've never really
Shielding is down. Focus fire
gotten the potential out of it like Marvel has done. And I think that they don't need to build up to it. They're already there. So just do it, because, they're going to make it. You'll make a ton of money because people are ready for it. And because of what Marvel has done, they... it's already set audiences up for that kind of storytelling, and I don't know. I think it's time that they just do it. Like, I just want it. Just give it to me. Just do it. All right, I am going south. Oh no, I'm not, because that one's already done.
We have a. Sorry, I'm sorry. Breaking news.
Oh, Jesus.
We have an update from the field. 49ers have recovered a blocked punt attempt to score a touchdown. And the score is now tied 10-10 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. That is all, Tony. Thank you.
Exciting.
Great. So I
actually meant it, though.
I agree with part of what you're saying, Captain BG. Although I don't want to talk about Orville. I have issues with Orville. But I think you're right about Prodigy and Lower Decks. And I think Discovery, when it slows down, I feel like is really good track. Like, especially, like, it gives you that old feeling, like the last episode of Discovery, where they just sat around and talked and figured out problems, because that's what TNG did, and I really enjoyed that. I thought it was good. Zippity Doodah, I think you're right. I think you hit it spot on. It's like watching 24, but in the Star Trek universe, and I think that's what the creators want. That's their purpose for especially Discovery. Like, that is the purpose of that show, which is fine, because I think that has that sort of tone has a place in Star Trek, you know what I mean? So
I think I said this last time, but I will say that Captain Michael Burnham is my favorite iteration of Michael Burnham.
Yeah. Well,
she's just great this I almost said this semester. Geez, this year. I'm in school. I'm sorry. She's been great this year, and really strong. And I think she's handling book well. If anything, he's of course facing the events of the season, but I really like her in that role. And I remember when at the end of season 3, when there were a lot of commentary on it, was like, oh, finally this has happened. Like, this was telegraphed from the beginning. I have to admit, I did not see it coming. I thought Sue was going to stick around, and that, or if anything, Tilly, because she did so well at the end of the season, gets promoted to first officer, and Michael remains science officer. I had no idea that was going to be the course of the show.
All ships return to the staging area.
I like the aspect for her now too, is that she can't just be the one to run off to do the crazy thing to solve the issue. Now she's got to consider other people and putting other people at risk, so it adds a new dynamic for her.
Well, what's cool, and I think what people sometimes forget is that whenever a new Star Trek show starts, we always see the captain, which is typically the main character, like we always see them almost at their final realization. Like they're the best that they're going to be, and now it's about them like being challenged by external forces and sort of solving those problems, right? And this is the first time that we've seen sort of like the 3 seasons before they become the captain that they're meant to be. You know what I mean? And the fun part is we get to watch that journey. Do I think that it was done super well? No, but I mean, you know, it's the first time they've ever really tried to do something like this. So, you know, it's not going to be perfect all the way through, but I've really enjoyed that sort of concept of because I feel like in some ways it means more now that we've seen, you know, this character grow into the role. You know what I mean?
That's a great point.
Yeah, I think you're right. And for those who really enjoy episodic Star Trek, I mean, we have a release date now for Strange New Worlds, I believe May 5th. So they intend to go back to some of that.
Something like that, yeah.
It's like the first week of May is all I know for sure.
We're getting...
By the way...
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say, well, we were talking about books earlier. Actually, there is a Discovery, from the Discovery line of Star Trek books, called the Enterprise War, which details the mission the Enterprise is on just before we see it at the end of Star Trek Discovery Season 1. That's a pretty good book. I really enjoyed that one.
That's cool.
I really hope that Strange New Worlds is good. I'm one of those people who put all the eggs in the Anson Mount basket, for sure.
Yeah.
And I really hope it's good.
So Captain BG, you're right, but I think that was rank only. I feel like he didn't really change. Like, he could have been a captain from the beginning of the first episode of Deep Space Nine. Like, his command style didn't really change. His attitude didn't really change. Like, he didn't feel like he grew into that role. It felt like he was a commander from the beginning that really should have been a captain from the beginning. So...
Wasn't he the first officer on Saratoga?
He was the first officer on Saratoga, that's correct.
And he made it fine. Like, he had a lot going on. I really wish Avery Brooks would come back somehow. Not to make this the Deep Space Nine podcast, but man, that would be... I know he's said he's done with it, but boy, would that be a trip.
I'm telling you, crossover. Wow, this is perfect. This is going to wrap up right as we're about to sign off. So, all right. Well, let's post our winner in the giveaway, and then as soon as this ends, we'll wrap up tonight's show. All right. So. The winner of our third and final Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack. I feel like I have to say Mega Pack really megally. Is that a word?
It is now.
All right. So the winner of our Mega Pack. Let's see here. Let's push the magic button. And the winner of our final giveaway tonight, Groupies Pop Culture Hero Coalition Mega Pack code is Leanna Craig.
Hey, congratulations.
At Leanna Craig. So congratulations.
Awesome.
And go ahead and if you could private message the Priority One Twitch account. I think you're your Twitch viewer, I believe. So go ahead and message us on Twitch, and we will get that. We'll email you that code right away. And again, congratulations. Oh, I got to go shoot some ships. Turn.
was wondering if Nuclear Bob could give me a grade on my pressing the spacebar here tonight.
So not that I want one, but where do you get the Enterprise, Jay? Is that a lockbox?
It's
I assume.
It's no, it's a promotional T6 ship. So it's from, you got to get it from
The R&D one, right?
yeah, the R&D or the DOF tag, like whenever they do the promotional one.
Oh, so you're saying I missed out with my event campaign? Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh
Sorry.
shucks. Oh fiddlesticks.
I can get my J to turn quickly. That's why you always have emergency powered engines. Whee! Whee! That's right. I'm gonna run cannons on my Enterprise J.
The new Alliance ship turn rate is 5, I think they said on the live stream, which is very low, if not the lowest I've heard of.
So my turn rate.
Someone can correct me on that, but
I think that one has a turn level of 8.
So my ship buffed up has a turn rate of 13.7 degrees per second.
It's not that bad actually for a ship that size.
No, and if I do, let me hit my red matter capacitor and my other stuff. Oh, it's up to 16. I got it up to 16.
You ever just mess around and put all the accelerators on and see what you can get it up to?
No, but sometimes I do the sometimes I equip the barrel roll ability from the pilot tree, and I do a barrel roll. Oh, you know what I do sometimes is I have the Geckley hollow emitter. So I'll hit that and it.
Size of the ship?
Well, no. So it's tiny. It makes me really tiny. So like a little Geckley. So I'll fly around as this little tiny Geckley, and then all of a sudden I'll undo the button, and then I'll pop up as a big Enterprise J.
that's funny. No, but thank you. The Jarok has a 8 for its turn rate.
The Voth are retreating.
Yay, the Voth are retreating. Yay.
All right, good job, team.
In the Twitch chat, Tar says their school bus has a turn rate of 17. Pretty good.
It's very good.
All right. Well, that wraps up episode 203 of the Priority 1 Armada live briefing. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. Next time on the Priority 1 Armada live stream, Winters will be in the Admiral's desk hosting next week's briefing with Panda and Ziento. As with every week, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority 1 Armada. Plus, we will be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks and dilithium.
Also, if you're not a member of the Priority 1 Armada and want to chat with us in-game, then come join us on our Priority 1 chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, which is all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you do want to become a member of the Priority 1 Armada community, and why wouldn't you, simply head over to priority1armada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career as part of the Priority 1 Armada.
This episode of Priority 1 Armada Live is brought to you by our community patrons through patreon.com. Find out about the thank you packages we offer for each tier and add your support at patreon.com/Priority 1 Armada. In all sincerity, it is your support that keeps us going, so thank you so much for all that you do for us.
And speaking of Patreon, a special thanks to our Patreon supporters like Wile E. Coyote, Prince1983, Teacher Guy, Amerigen, Tizan, Asar, Four, Seal, Riker Carlson, Cable, Karabach, B Film Fan, Zorian, Ross Lemon, Claudia, and our newest patrons, Gojinx, Darth Riz and Miller.
Yes, thank you very much. And do you want to be notified of our next live stream so you won't miss out on Paradise by the Console Lights? Then follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You never know what we'll give away next time. Don't forget to follow @Priority1Armada on Twitter, then retweet and comment on our giveaway post to be entered into our giveaway. Remember, you'll only be entered if you do all 3.
Before we go, I would like to say thank you to our artist Jason Smith. Thanks to Sean Babbitt for advertising our show in game. I would also like to say a very special thank you to my co-hosts Phil and Lance for joining me this week. Phil, you and I did this week, you and I did well this week. So oh man, wow, I really botched that. Sorry, Lance.
So Lance, you and I did well this week. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2 out of 3 good posts ain't bad.
And finally, of course, a big thanks to you, the viewers, because without you, none of this would be possible. So until next week, take care, live long and prosper. Say goodnight, folks.
Good night.
Good night.
And end transmission.